I noticed something strange on my channel recently. Look at this video I uploaded about things that I love about the United Kingdom. It has already received over 120,000 views. And then look at this video that I uploaded about 5 things that I think the UK does really well, which at the time of speaking has received around 100,000 views. But then look at this video that I uploaded about 5 things that I think the UK could improve on. It got 1.8 thousand views, a mere fraction of what the other videos got. So naturally I was scratching my head a bit, trying to figure out what I had done wrong. I thought by making the video I was being completely fair. Instead of only focusing on the positive things about the UK as I normally do, I thought it would be good for me to make something that is a little bit more pessimistic, because I wanted to ground myself and make sure I wasn't buying into any ideal that the nation is perfect, which we all know it's not. So I started looking at why the video might have not done as well. It was recorded in a beautiful location. It was well organized. I even uploaded it at an ideal time for uploading YouTube videos. Yet it's hardly gotten any views. And that's when I realized the real issue. It's not that anything I said was wrong or bad. It wasn't that anyone was against me pointing out some of the faults that I see in the country. No, instead, I would wager it's something different. I think that the real reason that video didn't get as many views is because the United Kingdom is starved for positivity. And this shouldn't surprise anyone. In the UK, cynicism is almost like a national sport. The British are world champions at self-deprecation. In the UK, if things are going well, you say they're not bad. If things are going great, you say we're not complaining. Unlike us Americans, the British are not ones to boast or exaggerate. In fact, they almost do the opposite. There's a term that Australians often use called tall poppy syndrome, meaning that if a poppy grows too tall compared to the other ones, that they cut it short. Now, I don't think that people in the UK do that to others, but I do think they do it to themselves. And it's just a part of British culture, and there's a really positive side of that, and that's the fact that it keeps the people humble, something that my fellow Americans could often use. But back to the point at hand. It seems like lately all the headlines in the UK are doom and gloom, and there's people both within the country and outside of the country who are spreading misery and doom. We've all seen the false information out there. I've made several videos mocking it. People are calling London, one of the world's safest cities, a dangerous and hostile place. And when you do turn on the news, it seems like it's just showing you everything that's falling apart. The trains are expensive. The cost of living is out of control. The politicians aren't doing anything to help anyone. American immigrants are coming and taking over the country. The list goes on. But I think we need to stop for a moment. Stop the cycle of doom and gloom. Because I think we're all tired of it. And I think we all just want a little bit of hope and positivity. And although there are many faults and there are many things that need fixing, the reality is this: the United Kingdom is a great place. Not only is the United Kingdom still one of the strongest economies in the world, but it is a nation that has endured the test of time. The British Empire once ruled a third of the world. It was said that the sun never set on the British Empire because they controlled so much land across the globe. Yet today, only a fraction of that former empire exists. But unlike ancient Rome, or ancient Egypt, or ancient Greece, the United Kingdom did not collapse. Its culture and traditions did not fade away. The remnants of the British Empire are very much so here to stay in a wonderful and democratic nation. a place that has become a world leader in education, technology, and medical breakthroughs. The United Kingdom could have simply disappeared to the pages of history like the Ottoman Empire, but it withstood the test of time and evolved for the changing world around it. Not to mention that it endured 2 back-to-back world wars and managed to not collapse through an insane amount of loss of life, as well as food shortages and shortages of most materials as well. Yet the United Kingdom is still here today, and I think that's something to be proud of. And that is why I'm fully confident that the issues we face today are no match to the resilience of the British people and their ability to overcome. On a personal level, the United Kingdom has been very good to me. And one of the things you might not know about me is that I actually had to learn to love the UK. I moved to the United Kingdom for my wife. I didn't move here for the United Kingdom. In fact, if I'm being honest, I wasn't a fan of the UK at first. I think some of the differences between my home country and the UK were hard to cope with at first. But over time, I fell in love with the UK, and I'm very proud to call this place home, especially now as a British citizen. But there's so many things that the UK has done for me or made possible for me that I don't think I would have been able to do as easily elsewhere. For example, because of the good work-life balance that most jobs have in the UK, that allowed me the free time to focus on upskilling. I came to the UK with essentially no credentials. Yet within the first few years living here, I was able to get a bachelor's degree in computer science as well as several IT certifications, which I had no problem doing because I had such a good work-life balance. I was then able to move into IT jobs and start a wonderful career in IT. And every company that I've worked for so far has been fantastic. And the laws of the UK that protect employees have helped keep me secure in my job. And those jobs have respected the fact that I'm a human being. And I don't think a lot of people in the United Kingdom realize that there's a lot of places that don't think like that. Many jobs in places like the United States, where I'm from, do not really have value for human life or human well-being. They only care about the almighty dollar. So I say all of that to say that I owe a lot to the United Kingdom, as the laws and culture of this country have allowed me to improve my skills and further my education, which in turn has led to a larger salary for me and an overall better quality of life. There are many places in the world where you would not get such opportunity. And when I look back, I'm very happy that I moved here, and I'm very content with my life here in the United Kingdom. And let's be honest, it's easy to be a critic. It's cool to be cynical. You will always find things that you don't like about somewhere if that's what you focus on. And although we should not ignore the very real problems that exist in the United Kingdom, we should also not forget the many positives about this nation and the beautiful people that live in it. And as I said before, I'm happy to call this place home. And if this is your home, I believe you have a lot of reason to be happy to call it your home as well. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope this will help you see your country in a better light.